Hi. Okay, so we're getting, Baruch Hashem, a lot of questions about the parenting seminar, parenting from the inside out. And okay, let me try to go through some of the questions we're getting. First of all, what's the deal with the title, Parenting from the Inside Out? Second of all, what's the deal with the subtitle, A Spiritual Parenting Journey? They're very much related, and let me explain what this is about. Usually, it's been my experience, people get interested in parenting because the acute reason is they're having a hard time with their children's behavior and they want a quick fix. How do I get my children to change how they're acting? And that's not the approach that we're taking at all. What we're looking at is our children's behavior is a symptom. It's like a barometer for us to read how we're doing in our own personal development as parents. So we're not so much concerned about making our children act differently, which we have no control over directly anyway. Our free choice is to choose our behaviors, right? And as parents, the behaviors we choose are extremely influential on our children now and for the rest of their lives. So that's what we do. So parenting from the inside out is about changing perspectives, changing the way you look at yourself as a parent, changing the way you look at the idea of parenting, recognizing some of the spiritual inner strength that you have that maybe you could be using more. And it's really, to be honest, it's about becoming the best person you can be, which includes, if you're a parent, becoming the best parent you can be. And then automatically, when the parenting gets better, then some of those issues that you were initially concerned about in your children, those start to take care of themselves. So this is not like tricks or tips how to get your kid to eat his broccoli and stuff like this. No, this is more like, how can I be more spiritually centered? How can I be more God-centered? And allow that to come out in my parenting in all types of ways. All right, now some practical questions I'm getting, like, is it recorded? What if we live in a different time zone? Okay, so the answer is, this is a paid course, so it will not be publicly available, the recordings. But if you're a registrant, then yes, you will have access to private recordings, which will be available during the duration of the course. Another question is about participation, like, is there Q&A? So let me tell you like this. Yes, there's Q&A. However, let me tell you what that doesn't mean. It does not mean that you can come with a list of, well, my kid won't go to bed, what should I do? It's not, again, I told you before, that's not the approach we take. We're looking for major principles, the big ideas of parenting. And when that shifts for us, then intuitively we know how to deal with the little stuff. Okay, so that's not the kind of Q&A we're going to do. But what we are going to do, for those who are the participants, we're going to do a lot of workshopping. So they're 90-minute sessions. That should be clear. It says it on the flyer, but they're 90-minute sessions. So we're going to spend time every session workshopping, talking about what was your experience when you tried to apply last week's principles. And we'll have real-life examples from you, the participants, and that will be, it doesn't get any realer than that. And that's actually my favorite part of every session. And then we have about an hour of presenting a new idea. Every class has another big idea. You can look at the syllabus. There's 6 weeks. Each class has one big idea, which are, to my estimation, the pillars of having the proper parenting hashkafa. Okay. I'm trying to think if there are any other questions that we keep getting. Husbands and wives. Somebody asked what if they want to do it together? Okay, so I'm going to, off the record, no one's recording this. All right. We do like to keep it separate for men and for women. It's just because of the interactive aspect of it, it's just a different type of interaction when we keep mothers and fathers separate for many reasons. But look, if a woman is taking the course and her husband's off camera in the background listening in, nobody's going to know and nobody's going to care, okay? So if you want to do that in the privacy of your own home, do whatever you want to do. Okay. The point is, though, we do want people to respect the fact that there's a women's session and there's a men's session, and it's beneficial on many levels. We get better results that way. Maybe we should let you know that we've been actually doing this in beta for like a year. I've run this course a dozen times now. Oh, another question we get, is this for people who are religious or people who are not religious? So I'll tell you something. I've run this course now for all types of groups, for men, for women, for people who are very religious, people who are not at all religious, completely unaffiliated. It's the same course. It's the same course for everybody. Some of the particulars are different, like the specific examples that come up in the workshopping portions of the sessions can be different, but the principles are exactly the same. Now, having said that, we'll see what kind of a group we get. I have no control over the demographics of who responds. This is a public course, so we'll see who joins. And I'm sure that whoever is part of the group, that will all benefit from each other's insights. And I have witnessed personally, like I said, I've given the course a dozen times. I gained something from it personally every single time. The real aha moments are when you see somebody else getting it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that you relate 100% to their specific circumstances. It's just the idea of seeing somebody take an abstract idea and have it click for them and say, that's what this means in real life. So that's very powerful, whether or not you relate to their exact situation in life. Okay, so anyways, registration is open. For more information for the 6-week class syllabus, you'll click on these links and check it out. I look forward to seeing you there.